morning, everybody. Molly Faye is off today because she just got married, so we've got Julie Davidson joining me today. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having me today.
So good to see you. People who don't know you, you're a radio personality, podcaster, writer. You're hosting, co-host of Dandelions, a podcast for women. So glad to have you here. It's great. I found out as we were chatting, we have something in common. You know that, Julie?
Oh, what is that?
We both don't like anything scary for the holidays.
Imagine that, like on the cusp of Halloween, right? Like the movies?
Right. You're not into it?
No, but I still watch them.
You
Tell
do?
me why yeah, I do. You know, it's that kind of like what's happening next. But thanks to Chucky, and I watched the Chucky movies in college, I got rid of all my dolls. I know it's ridiculous.
It is. It's a little bit masochistic. Like it's like you want that pain inflicted on you. I don't know. Yes. I just don't even do it. I grew up with all brothers, so once in a while, like I would kind of be around. They'd be like, "Oh, come watch this movie," and I would just sort of sneak out or not pay attention. It really wasn't my thing.
Yeah, I totally get it. The last scary movie I watched, I thought it was going to be funny. The movie Get Out, because I thought it's, you know, one of the duos of one of the part of Key and Peele.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be hilarious, and I was so freaked out.
You were scared. Well, and I know you got boys in the house. You got a full, house going on there. What have you guys been doing to stay healthy and sane during this time?
Healthy and sane. Now, those are interesting terms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to walk more. Also, getting out with the dog, just getting that fresh air and getting back in touch with nature. Our boys' school is in a hybrid situation, so they are having some regular routine, and soccer is back in session as of now. So just trying to do things that bring a little bit of normalcy to the situation. But we have some bad habits, though, too, because it's easy to sit around and binge and, like already starting on the Halloween candy,
Okay, do you guys ever binge watch shows? Are you like a Netflix or Prime girl?
We do. Just recently, my husband and I have been watching Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, I love that show. Okay, and now the final season just came out, so I just started watching that one as well. But here's the deal. So I love what you said is that you guys have been trying to get out in nature. You also, have some bad habits. So I've got something for you, because what's interesting is researchers did this study, because a lot of people are dealing with, boredom or just having a tough time mentally right now. Being isolated and being at home. So one thing that they did is they did a study they took 96 bored volunteers. So they had to qualify, right? Which is my favorite part of this. And they actually had them just sit at home and watch a nature show online. And they chose, an underwater coral reef show. And what they found is that it actually minimized their feelings of sadness, and it significantly reduced boredom. They said almost as if you were getting out in nature. Obviously nothing, can compare for nature itself. But I thought that was fascinating that even if we watch nature, we can have some of those same effects. So some people who can't get out or, rainy weekends, it seems kind of weird, but it might help.
Yeah, I believe that. I actually love Colorado. It's a place that's near and dear to me. And there's a few pages that I follow that feature photography specifically with places in Colorado. And I can feel kind of this euphoria come over me when I see those photos. But then locally, I also follow the zoo on Facebook. And I kind of feel like I'm there. And they have adorable videos of the animals. So who can resist that? So
true. We went out to the zoo and saw the sea lions and seals. And, there's some stuff going on there, too. So it's nice to actually do those things. But if you can't, like you said, even just looking at them on Instagram, I mean, it still fills something up. What about the holidays for you guys this year? Because a lot of people are talking about new family traditions because they're not able to travel to see other family members.
So normally the last several years, we traveled to see family in California, and we put a kibosh on that a couple of months ago. And so the boys are kind of grumbling about that. But I thought, what a great opportunity, what a great time to bring back the old traditions of stuff that we used to do when they were younger. I haven't written a card probably in 7 years. I have this massive card that I send out to about 100 people, baking the cookies, Candy Cane Lane in West Allis. So I'm bringing back, we're going old school over here.
Yeah, I like that. Well, I'm a big advocate of writing letters. I actually have my godson, Julie. He is, he's adorable. He's like 6 years old, and he actually sends me handwritten letters all the time, and I'll send him something back and forth. So we've got this really cool relationship where we send letters because he's in Minnesota. And so I'll just get like a letter written on, ruled paper in pencil that says, I miss you so much. And I'm like,
I love it.
And it's the cutest thing ever. So I think letters are I think they're a lost art, truly.
And how often do you get a handwritten letter in the mail?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Oh, I think that's fabulous. I'm going to try and do it. I mean, again, it was a big deal. It's kind of the impetus for me writing a book was all these really funny cards that I'd write. And then I just stopped. And
Yeah.
right now I have the time. So I guess we have to get that family photo soon and send it out.
There you go. What about random acts of kindness? This is interesting. They did a survey of what is the most random, or I guess what is the most common act of kindness that people do for each other? Do you want to guess what it is? It's super simple.
I'm wondering if it's what I do. Is it at a grocery store? Because at the grocery store, I let people go in front of me if they just have a couple of items. If we're at like the 20 plus mark, they're probably not going to be let ahead. But I just did it the other day at Aldi, and I was like, they've got 2 items and I've got, to feed 2 teenagers. So why not? So was that it? Maybe
you got it.
Was?
That's what it is. It's letting someone cut in front of you in line. And I thought that was great because when you and I were chatting, we're like, it's easy to get irritated right now with everything going on. Just physically, your body just feels different. And so I think talking about acts of kindness that you can do and something so simple like that, it makes a huge difference. And you feel so much better when you do something like that.
And
don't you feel proud of yourself?
So yes. And then people are so appreciative. They're like, oh, thank you. I just have this. I'm in a hurry. My kids are in the car or whatever. They go through this whole gratitude sequence.
Yes.
And so you can see what a difference it made for them. So, I'm glad to know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's our sound off for today, which I want to share. It's which act of kindness for others do you do most often? We want to know that. Go to our Facebook page and let us know. Julie, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
It was really great to see you. Where can people catch your podcast?
Dandelions, a podcast for women, is wherever you listen to podcasts. You can download it there. And we also have a Facebook page.
Love it.
Thank you.
So good to see you.